Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. Drink plenty of fluids. Win the swamp tonight. Let's keep this winning streak going.
You can still be a part of the Magic Game Day experience this upcoming season. Visit your nearest ticket booth or visit us online for available tickets.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots, it's Bridges and Randall. MP out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Wagner in at the 5. Now here's Herter. Bagley with a screen on Randall. Herter, no good. MP outside. It's rebounded by Herter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. Now, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And the dunk by MP.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now here's Herter. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. And stolen by MP. To the wing right side. To the middle. From 7. And it's Wagner getting it to go.
And at 6'11", Wagner is a threat inside. Good to see him going up with confidence down there.
Now here's Herter. His last outing, he had 8 points.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Teardrop shot. Oh, that's blocked.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Down low, here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
And that one, good. MP's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Here is Carter. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's the teardrop, and it's Wagner getting it to go.
Yeah, and showing some force inside. Wagner making sure he gets his.
And the dunk by MP.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wagner outside. Offline with his three. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Look, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches and jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
Did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Here's MP. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Here's Wagner. Basket counts.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Isaac outside. Anunoby against Wagner. Unloads from 13. Knicks with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And New York looking at who they've got. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's MP. And it's Brunson in at the 1.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Chicago was sensational. He scored 45 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Now, Wagner, following the three-point attempt by MP. Wagner passes to Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And it's Wagner missing. New York leading by 4. And here's MP for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Well, that's how effective Carter Jr. can be inside, using his size to his advantage.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
Orlando making some changes. Paolo Banchero comes in for Wagner. And it's Jamal Murray in for Howard. And then for New York, Wagner's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Ando comes in for Josh Hart. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And here is MP. After Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. And it's in there.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
1:03 left now here in the second. Carter kicks to Murray. From 13, here's Banchero. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Now, here's Wagner. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. MP drills the three.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
The Magic trail by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Murray. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now Murray lets the 3 fly. It's not going to go for him. MP has been leading the charge for New York. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Pleased to have you.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I seen your dunk before, that's...
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
Despite being the visitor.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Jamal Murray is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Bagley in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Huerter. Huerter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Murray. Wagner outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Wagner's got 12.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
MP. It's rebounded by Huerter. Huerter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pass to Bagley for the lead. Julius Randle with the rebound. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. MP kicks to Bridges. The 3 from MP. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. And Murray's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 4. Launches it. Julius Randle with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
The Magic trail by 5. Wagner kicks to Murray. Back to Wagner. Over to the left wing. Bagley finds Wagner. Makes it off the glass. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Wagner can be a scoring machine, especially when his team is doing a good job of getting him looks.
Here's MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
In the corner, Murray with it from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP. Running in, MP takes flight.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game from 20 feet out. And it's Wagner missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Murray. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And that one drops.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice.
It's the fourth quarter, fans. Let's get excited right now.
He's checked in for the Knicks. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got MP. Hachimura out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the guard position. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Meeting the defense's challenge, that's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
You know, Jamal Murray has no problem being the facilitator when he sees open teammates.
MP passes to Bridges. MP, that's for 2. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Herder kicks to Wagner. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Here's Wagner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Well, this is what big men are for, right? Wagner just powers through the opposition.
Here's Murray. Pass to Herder. Shoots from the elbow. Hits the front of the rim and out. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Brunson the pass to MP. Back to Brunson. New York moving it around. And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 42 in the game. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Brunson against Murray. That one, no good. New York leading by 12. To the paint, here's Randall. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
MP kicks to Randall. Back to MP. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Knicks.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And it's Banchero missing. Smooth sailing for New York. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. That one goes. Count it.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team...
Great win tonight, MP. MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Throw them buffs on, MP. We're in the D.
What's up, MP? Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. Well, Grant, before ringing in the new year, we've got basketball to tend to. Can it be hard for players to stay focused?
Not really. I mean, these guys know they have a job to do. Maybe later they'll take part in all the festivities, but for now, it's all business.
And now the opening lineup for New York. OG Anunoby out there with Julius Randle. Then it's MP. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Brunson in at the 1.
Ivy using that mid-range well.
MP, the pass to Randle. Back to MP. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Out left to the wing. Sasser left side. Randle pulls down the board. And here are the Knicks. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders. The way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And he can't get that one.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Back to Green. To the middle. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
MP shot is good.
And MP providing some spacing with that three-pointer.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Green, the pass to Ivy. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And the basket by MP.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Ivy outside. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Hart's checked in for New York. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He dropped 50 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. He just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
Ivy outside. To the inside. Randle with a steal. Outside Anunoby. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Outside, Green. Pulls up. And again, no good by Detroit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Ivy against MP. Randle outside. Back to MP. Down low. Stolen by Thompson. Ivy against MP. Sasser outside. With the floater. Randle pulls down the board.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And the Pistons pushing it up now. And here's Ivy from the arc. Gets the three to fall. Ivy's got 7 points.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
MP no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
To win the drought. And he lays it up and in. 10 points for him.
Now the defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
And here's Ivy from the arc. The shot comes out. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Detroit on top. OG Anunoby comes in for Wiggins, and MP subbed in for DiVincenzo. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Bridges. Green, a screen, and here's Ivy from the arc. Gets the three ball to go.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Jalen Brunson. Mikal Bridges is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's MP, and it's Hart in at the center position. The Pistons lead by 6. Ivy finds Stewart. It's Thompson, high post. Green with a screen on Brunson. Brunson against Ivy. Just 4 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Oh, MP showing the big range.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
A chance to get a quick injury report. All right, a chance now to check up on Mo Wagner's status. What do you have, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York let me know the status. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. Right in the middle of the schedule. Some unfortunate timing for sure. We wish him the best on his recovery. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do. His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And let's take a moment to hear from Shams Charania, who's got some intel from Hawks Nation. Shams, what's the story in Atlanta?
Thanks, Brian. They've added depth in the front court by bringing in Cam Johnson. Johnson brings reliable double-digit scoring, good touch from the mid-range, and three-point shooting. His athleticism will be an asset in grabbing 50-50 balls and in keeping the energy level high when he's on the floor.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much appreciated, as always. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes a legal guarding position would help players and officials. And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson left side. Knocks it loose. Sharp against Wagner. The 3. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Knicks trail by 3. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, But they played hard, and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Brent, 2 of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Ausar and Amen Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Ausar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
All right, let's use this break in the action to see which small forwards have been shooting it with consistency over the last 10 games. You look at Thompson, an effective scorer, 3rd in the NBA.
And what an efficient group of scorers. That's the best way I can put it. I mean, they play patient basketball, and the shot selection is excellent.
And when they get to those sweet spots, you can just count it. Each one of them is capable of having that kind of night where it looks like the bucket is about 5 feet wide for them.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Brunson passes to MP. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
It's stolen by MP. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Lays it up and banks it in. Wagner's got his first basket. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And here's Ivy from the arc. That shot off. And so it's MP making things happen for the Knicks. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. We'll be right back.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't let. And the next topic to. Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Sharp out there with Green. And it's Sasser in at the point guard position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Off target from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's Randall that time on the assist from Anunoby. Anunoby's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Fades. And that one's good. Green.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
And so MP will bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 1-point game. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You look at the Pistons, not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
I think for New York, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
Well, having that solid jump shot is really a big part of the appeal with MP, a jumper he can keep improving on.
Pass to Green. Here's Sharp. Wagner with a steal. And here's Anunoby. Back to MP. 3-pointer. Sharp grabs the miss. Pistons trail by 4. Thompson scanning the floor. Sasser outside. Pass to Ivy for 3. Buries it from 3. Ivy's got 15 points.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Randall kicks it out to MP. There's the triple. on X from downtown.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Outside, Green. Back to Sasser. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Knicks leading by 4. On the wing, MP. Ivy defends. Here's Randall. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now you can see the touch and the improvement in that touch right there.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Detroit. And a switch here also for New York. Bridges, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. On defense, the Knicks. Here's Sasser. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's MP. Muscling it home, MP.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside, Green. Back to Sasser. Thompson against Anunoby. They set the screen. Thompson in the post. Misses the layup.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Inside. Graham, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
The Pistons making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Josh Hart's checked in for Wagner. And Anunoby gets it to go.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pistons trail by 7. Sasser outside. Fires for 3. And again, the Pistons missing.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Outside Hart. Pass to Randall. Back to MP. Launches a 3. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. .26 seconds left in the third quarter.
Well, not a volume shooter, but the three-point percentages from KCP, they're solid.
MP, the pass to Anunoby. MP with it. For 3. Detroit with a rebound. Green's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's MP making things happen. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the...
Substitution here for New York. Wagner's checked in for Wiggins. Randall comes in for Hart. OG Anunoby's checked in for Bridges. And MP subbed in for DiVincenzo. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Allie, thank you. So on the floor for New York, we've got Julius Randle. MP is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Wagner in at the center position.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Number 7.
Pistons trail by 7. And here's Ivy from the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
MP shot is good.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Ivy against MP. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And Ivy is scorching hot right now. He's making the D look helpless.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. On the wing, MP. From outside the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Green with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Free throw no good for Green.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
Pass to Sasser. Now Ivy. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. 5 to shoot. No luck on that one. Nice D from Wagner. Knicks leading by 9. MP, the pass to Anunoby. From deep, MP. On the wing, MP. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. MP's got 40 points.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Knicks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Oh, MP with a block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
The rebound by Detroit. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never...
MP, you gotta chill, my guys. Like you spamming the steal button out there. Relax, homie. Let the game come to you. Doing good, though. So.
Great win tonight, MP. I hate the Spurs. Make sure you win tonight, or it's a long flight.
You win the Player of the Month so much that you
And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation of this big game. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. What better way to start a new year than with NBA hoops? Craig, not feeling tired, are you? We got a long way to go here, partner.
Oh, I'm feeling good. Hopefully, these players can say the same. I'm sure many of them did stay up a wee bit past their bedtime last night.
So the New York starting five. Josh Hart out there with Julius Randle. Then it's MP. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. MP finds Hart. The three from MP. Buries the long-range jumper.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Middleton outside. Pass to Pritchard. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Sochan with the ball. Last game we saw him score 14. Middleton for three. It's rebounded by Brunson. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
MP, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And it's Sochan missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Anunoby passes to Brunson. MP kicks to Brunson. Back to MP. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 8 points for MP.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Pistons was outstanding. He had 42 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the three ball. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, DA. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Wembanyama, a screen on MP. And the basket by Vassell.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
Here's MP. Rebound by Sochan. Spurs trail by 3. Into the lane. And the dunk by Sochan.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Kicks it out to MP. Some nice passing by New York here. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
It's good from long range.
It's about the work for Jalen Brunson. He's put in a ton of time to become a knockdown shooter.
Pritchard passes to Middleton. Wembanyama against Randall. Wembanyama, a screen. A nice shot by Sohan. And here's Brunson, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. MP's got 12 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Sohan. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama down low. Randall on him.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
With 4 seconds on the clock. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Some changes here for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Collins. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Pritchard in for Castle. And then for New York, Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Julius Randle. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. And MP subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Then it's Johnson, and it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's MP. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Here's Pritchard. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City. Pass to Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
MP, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
Hart, he's checked in for New York. Sohan finds Wembanyama. Over Hart, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs. Here's MP, gets to the hoop, and MP throws it down.
You see on that drive right there, that's just burst from MP.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thank you, Kevin. With all the teams working against the upcoming trade deadline, news tonight is about the Atlanta Hawks. They've added depth in the front court by bringing in Cam Johnson. Johnson brings reliable double-digit scoring, a good touch from the mid-range. And
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Spurs have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Middleton outside. Fires from deep. And it's MP with the rebound. And here's MP. They'll bring it up for the Knicks. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these 2 teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to MP. Fires away from outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Spurs making a change here. Collins is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Randall's checked in. Collins, a screen on Anunoby. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
San Antonio trailing here. Pritchard passes to Collins, and the shot goes down. Collins has got his first bucket of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Pass to Middleton. Shoots over Anunoby. It's rebounded by New York. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. Here's MP. Oh, MP. Tough shot.
Oh, power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
Here's Vassell. And so it's MP making things happen for the Knicks. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Back to the action in just a minute.
Well, right now for the Spurs, hard to tell if this team has the drive that's needed to take to the next step. In fact, they're actually going the other direction.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
Their bench has been strong. Guys come.
And that is it for half.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Hart, Jalen Brunson out there with MP. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Randall in at the 5 down low. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Pritchard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. MP, that's for 2. Out to Brunson. Off target with his 3. Spurs trail by 6. The shot by Middleton, wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at San Antonio, a season filled with ups and downs. 10th right now in the conference.
And right now for San Antonio, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Wembanyama high post. Vassell wide open. San Antonio again missing. The Knicks leading by 6. Kick Kicks it out to MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Here's Wembanyama. Buried from 15 feet out. 16 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And it's good, 2 points.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Vassell, no good. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Anunoby finds MP. And another 3 for New York.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Vassell outside. For 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Stolen by Collins. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Pritchard. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And just beating the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
MP outside. And taken away by Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's just a 4-point New York lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
MP inside. MP gets it.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now Vassell, 9 points in the game so far. Collins, a screen on Bridges. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game. Group in for the Knicks. Randall's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Josh Hart comes in for Rui Hachimura. OG Anunoby's checked in for Bridges. And MP subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Sohan with the ball. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. San Antonio again missing. The Knicks with the lead. Deflects the pass. Here's Hart. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. The Spurs have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And Middleton kicks to Vassell. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists now tonight.
Give him credit. Vassell has worked incredibly hard to become a guy that this team can count on to take big shots.
Hart finds MP. Great focus, MP.
MP showing you early he can handle the pressure, folks.
To the inside. Here's Wembanyama.
How about the young fella? Wembanyama with a big-time bucket.
And so, MP will bring it up for New York. MP going right to the rim.
this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the ring, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And the basket by Vassell.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
MP, no good. Inside, Randall. The rebound by Middleton. Spurs leading by 3. Vassell outside. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Hart. Middleton for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
2 points. That one goes.
The moment not too big for the youngster. MP, big bucket.
Pritchard passes to Wembanyama. Over Randall. Bank shot, no good. Knicks on offense. 4-point game. Here's MP. Rebound by Sohan. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Now here's Middleton. And so it's the Spurs with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
Hey, it's just one loss. A lot of our fans in the house tonight. Should be a fun.
Get after it, MP. Okay, MP, let's turn it around right here.
Next, the Knicks taking on the Nets. For the Knicks, they have to feel blessed, losing only once in the last 9 games, doing all the little things to get wins, and they want... Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports. And with just about half the season in the books, checking in on the top rookies, starting to establish themselves as legit NBA talent. We're about halfway through the season now, and he's outside of the top 5 spots. But he's been playing really well, and there's plenty of games left to go.
And while he's below some of the other rookies on that list, you can tell he's dialing in and finding his footing.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a more confident, forceful player in the second half of this season. The best is yet to come from him.
Now, New York starting 5. Julius Randle out there with Josh Hart. Then it's MP. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Milton passes to Thomas. Adams with a screen on Hart. And here's Thomas from the arc. Fires in the triple.
You love to see the ball movement. When Thomas and the rest of his team are locked in, it's a good thing to watch.
MP, the pass to Anunoby. Now MP. Beyond the arc. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Here's Whitehead, averaging around 5 points a game. Thomas, unable to get that one. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Here's MP. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Graceful play by MP. Great to see a young player with the level of finesse.
And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
The Nets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I discussed with coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is a really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson." Guys?
And Allie, thanks. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Thomas passes to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Milton for 3. The rebound by MP. New York leading by 5. Pass to Brunson. From deep, MP. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Milton against Brunson. Milton, no good.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those. And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Finney-Smith, a screen. And Milton, here we go. And the layup is good off the glass.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 so far. MP, the pass to Randle. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Outside Finney-Smith. To the inside. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got his second basket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
He sends it home from three-point land.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Pass to Adams. MP against Thomas. Nice move. Takes it inside. Jams it in off a great move.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Oh, MP throws it down.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Can, bringing you the sauce. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Whitehead. Back to Milton. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
MP no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Whitehead passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Thomas. Again, the Nets score.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. The Knicks making a switch here. And both free throws good for MP.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
With 1 on the clock. That one doesn't drop. MP getting it done for New York. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points. Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Whitehead comes in for Jang. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. MP comes in for DiVincenzo. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Anunoby passes to MP. Ball stolen. On the floor for New York. They've got MP. OG Anunoby out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Here's Thomas for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Nets trail by 8. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. From deep. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. For Brooklyn, Steven Adams checked in for Claxton, and Milton subbed in for Shepard. Randall, he's checked in for New York. Hart comes in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Whitehead, still without a bucket. It's Thomas on the wing, covered by MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. Whitehead can't get it to go.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And here's MP from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Milton passes to Thomas. Finney-Smith a screen. Hoop poked away. Stolen by MP. The finish! And MP throws it down.
Well, the anticipation and the hustle from MP. I mean, doing it all himself.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Whitehead. Back to Milton. And stolen by Brunson. MP with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. Here's Randall. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And he's been playing some fantastic basketball lately, earning him the Eastern Conference Player of the Month award. MP.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Down low. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Brunson against Milton. Pass to Whitehead. From the stripe. Thomas misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Hart. MP outside. Now here's Randall. On the wing, MP from the arc. Counted from distance. MP's got 23.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
He gets it in there. And the Knicks lead by 20.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's New York, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome. So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside.
Next up, let's take a look. Glad you could join us. Ryan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Shake Milton out there with Cameron Thomas. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Whitehead in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 44 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Thomas outside, just 5 to shoot. Over MP. Thomas misses.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to MP. Takes the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Whitehead. Outside Milton. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. Milton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
MP, the pass to Anunoby. From deep, MP. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Number 1, the Knicks.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
And here's Milton. He's got 7. Thomas. It doesn't go for him.
out of halftime. Not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
Outside Milton from downtown. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
MP, the pass to Hart. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Milton. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Adams a screen. Fires from deep. And Milton good for 3. Milton's got 10 points.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
Anunoby with it. And here's MP from outside. Adams grabs the miss.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Pass to Whitehead. And here's Finney-Smith. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Adams. And no good. Randall with some nice D. Knicks leading by 23. Now here's Anunoby. 1:03 left in the 3rd quarter here. Back to MP. Over to the left wing. Here's Brunson outside. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the 2nd half. Count it. Whitehead's got his first points in this one.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
MP's shot is good.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Milton passes to Finney-Smith. Thomas with the ball. Hart covering. Doubled by Hart. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Three seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anunoby for 3. Back to MP. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in. MP's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Randall with it. And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Knicks. Both teams making substitutions here. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Bridges passes to MP. Bridges outside. And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. MP's got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
On the court right now for the Knicks. DiVincenzo and Bridges run the wings. Rui Hachimura is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's MP in at the point guard position to halt the run. And the layup good by Milton. New York has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Thomas passes to Whitehead. Thomas outside. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game for Morris. He's checked in for Wiggins.
Checking into the mix, number 34, Patrick Morris.
1:27 left in the game. Milton finds Thomas. Milton, it's good on the putback.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And there it is for him. MP's got 37.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Kenny Smith, a screen. Milton for three. And it's New York with a rebound. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Back to MP. The three. Another one goes. Incredible.
Night after night, he's been unbelievable, scoring the ball at will.
And if he keeps it up, he's going to be top 5 in single-season 40-point games. That speaks to his unwavering consistency. And so New York takes this one by a bit.
Great win tonight, MP.
New Orleans gets after it. Going to be a rowdy crowd out there.
Well, folks, be certain to be here for the upcoming game where we're giving away a free Pelicans Next up on our promotional schedule, the first 15,000 fans.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. MP out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Randall in at the 5 roaming the paint. New York with the ball. MP passes to Bridges. That's good from Randall on the assist by Bridges.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now here's Ingram. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 6. Julius Randle with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
The mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Now Ingram, following the three-point attempt by MP. Collin passes to Zeller. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, we know Brandon has a smooth jumper, but man, he can really score down low.
Stan, I look at your list of players you've coached, some incredible scores along the way, including Brandon Ingram. Let's zero in on him. What makes him so good?
Well, Kevin, look, when you've got Brandon Ingram's size and then you have the ability to get where you want to go on the floor, and you can just get to that spot and rise up above people and knock down shots, you're virtually impossible to stop one-on-one, and that's what Brandon Ingram has.
What a talent.
And getting the shot he wanted, Murray loves it from in close.
MP, no good.
You challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Williamson double team. Bridges with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Jones checked in for the Pelicans.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Brooklyn put on a show. He scored 40 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And here is Ingram, following the three-pointer by MP. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Some solid defense from Hart. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's MP. And Jones sends it back.
Another stellar defensive play by Jones. Quite simply, he's a defensive ace.
Now here's Williamson. He had 25 points last game, and it's Ingram missing.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
MP finds Bridges. Now here's Hart. MP outside from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to. Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
To the middle. Here's Randall. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Pass to Ingram. 35 seconds left in the first. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Back to Randall, and stolen by Zeller. Murray scanning the floor. Ingram against Bridges. Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's Ingram. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. There's Williamson with the 3. And so it's MP making things happen for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific... He's checked in for Williams. And then for New York, Bridges comes in for Rui Hachimura. And MP subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And staying while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question, because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
That's a terrific assessment. We've got C.J. McCollum. Ingram is out there with Jones. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans' 5.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
The 3 from MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Anunoby against Ingram. McCollum with the screen on Anunoby. Ingram against Anunoby. On the wing. Here's Hawkins. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hawkins has got the lead up to 1 now for New Orleans.
This is a go-to shot for Hawkins because he knows how dangerous he can be from downtown.
Anunoby finds MP. Another miss by MP.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Jones, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. And so, MP will bring it up for New York. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando, was the most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
So both teams making some changes here. .122 left to play here in the half. Here's McCollum. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Clock at 4. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game. MP converting the tough bucket.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
McCollum finds Williamson. Murray down low. MP's there. Murray, good.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Here's MP. Williamson with the block.
Well, the speed that Zion gets off the floor, he made the most of it on that block.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
24 seconds left here in the second. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on MP. The Pelicans have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Well, you know, guys, just a bunch of ways Murray contributes on both ends.
They get it back. Randall. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Ingram. From outside the arc. The shot missing. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
33.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on a diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
One thing that's kept them close,
Thanks for spending half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
On the court for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with MP. And it's Randall in at the center, filling out the middle. And defensively stand, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
Here's MP. Book it! MP with a tough shot.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Murray, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And they take the lead. Randall's got 8.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Murray, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
MP against Murray. New York moving it around. MP, no good. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Loads it up for Williamson. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin? I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
On the wing, Bridges. And here's MP for three. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. The offensive rebound, and that one is good.
Well, you can see how locked in Murray has been in this game. He's getting to his spots, and the numbers are piling up.
MP, no good. The Pelicans trail. Murray kicks to McCollum. Down low for the tie. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Ante DiVincenzo comes in for Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Bridges against Ingram. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Ingram's got 15.
Well, you can tell that Ingram has it going. What a difference maker he's been on offense.
Back to DiVincenzo. MP, that's for 2. And the Knicks good for 2.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges finds MP. Here's Anunoby. MP left side. Ingram with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Murray. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. 15 points in the game.
Well, that can be a tough range, but Murray made it look routine.
MP passes to Bridges. MP with it. Lets it go with a 3. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And
teams will make substitutions. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
A bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. Murray out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Zeller in at center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Bridges, he's checked in for the Knicks. Bridges against Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McCollum. There's the 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bridges passes to Randall. Off target with the jump hook. Pelicans trail by 5. Ingram dishes to McCollum. Now Zeller. Ingram outside. Back to Zeller. Kicks it out to McCollum. And again, New Orleans has no luck. MP passes to Hart, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Already showing some solid skills as a passer. That'll really serve MP well in the long run of his career.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Bridges against Ingram. To the paint. Wants to get it to Zeller and does. And the dunk by Zeller.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. 6-point game. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by New York. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, it's Bridges. To the inside. Brunson, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Williamson, the pass to McCollum. Zeller setting the pick for Ingram. Bridges with some nice defense.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pelicans trail by 6.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on. Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him to take.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Free throw good. Hart. Here's McCollum. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Zeller, a screen on Brunson. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Ingram kicks to Murray. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. There's 49 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Murray, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So it's New York now. Back to MP. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Pass to Hart. And here's MP for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfort.
Great win tonight, MP.
Wins pay the bills, baby. These fans make a lot of noise.
Ain't
Let's
ready,
quiet
MP.
down.
basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. All right, let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
Hey, 5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all the opportunities you can imagine.
Now, New York starting 5. DiVincenzo and Bridges run the wings. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's MP. And it's Morris in at the 5. And for the Celtics, the 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Springer in at the 2. And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
Well, if you ask me, MP has met his goal and then some when it comes to defeating top-level opponents. He has truly distinguished himself and his squad as a threat to anyone in this league. Considering what they've been able to do, many might just consider them the best of the best at the moment.
Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, BA, yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
And here's MP from outside. On the wing, MP. Back to DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Pass to Tatum. White against MP. White. It's rebounded by New York. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, BA, isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau? Lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Here's Porzingis. Again, the miss by Boston.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Outside Hart. Pass to DiVincenzo. From behind the arc. And MP good for 3. MP's got 8.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Boston now, trailing by 8. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He contributed 40 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, BA, there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Now here's Bridges. And the layup falls.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
It's stolen by MP. And now the Knicks on the break. White against Bridges. Off target at the rim. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 10-point game. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D. But that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Now here's White. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. And here's Brown for 3. He drops it from range.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Wiggins, he's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for DiVincenzo. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And as we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. You take a look at the Celtics. They Boston with some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Tillman. Jason Tatum comes in for Walsh. And it's White in for Jaylen Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Derek White out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Bridges.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
DiVincenzo finds MP. There's the 3. The long-range hit from MP.
And MP providing some spacing with that three-pointer.
For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's White. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. White's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
DiVincenzo, the pass to MP. Let's go with a 3. Boston pulls it in. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Here's MP. No good that time. Good work defensively by White. Here's Hardaway. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 5. To the middle. Kicks it out to MP. The 3 is up. Oh, another miss by MP.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Some changes for Boston. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's Springer in for Hardaway. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Morris, he's checked in for Anunoby. MP, the pass to DiVincenzo. MP against White. Here's MP. Boston with a rebound. White's got 4 rebounds now. Boston leading by 5. There's Tatum with the 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Springer misses.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
White looking it over to the paint. Here's Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by MP.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Up top, Brown. He's guarded by Bridges. Hard against Porzingis. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Boston out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to...
And moving on, let's take a... And that's it for halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Bridges in Hart of the 3 and the 4. Dante DiVincenzo out there with MP. And it's Morris in at the center. The 3 is up. White can't hit. And so MP will bring it up for New York. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
DiVincenzo finds MP. Off target with the 3. Celtics lead by 5. Unloads from 13. Again, the miss by Boston.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
Brown looking around. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
On the wing, MP for the tie. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul, second team foul.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. To the middle.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Porzingis doing a good job of getting in a great angle on his body to collect the rebound.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
The foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul. Knicks trail by 10. Jason Tatum out there with Xavier Tillman. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Walsh in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Tatum passes to Hauser. Here's Hardaway. Tillman with a screen. There's Tatum with the 3. The shot that time not on target.
and you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's MP. There's the drive, and MP throws it down.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hauser. Hardaway against MP. Outside Hardaway. Three-pointer. Just 3 to shoot. Derek White's checked in for Boston. Morris, he's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 6. Here's MP. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here's Tatum, outside Hardaway. Back to Tatum. Tillman with a screen. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Hardaway. And the Celtics lead by 6.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Here's MP. MP capitalizing in close.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
MP against White. Hardaway on the wing. Fires the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead. Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Hauser passes to Tillman. Tatum from long range. The Knicks pull it in. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Driving inside.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And Boston with some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Tillman. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's Springer in for Hardaway. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. DiVincenzo comes in for Anunoby. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. BA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. White for 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP, the pass to Bridges. MP against Brown. Here's MP. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Josh Hart.
And no stranger to physical play. JB busting it up in there without fear.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. Pretty much bank on these. MP showing no fear and delivering for his squad.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from 14. That one is off. Nice D from Bridges. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth.
And MP just forcing his way through the defense there.
Here's Brown. To the left side wing. There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, the trifecta!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's MP. The steal. And And here's the fast break. Pulls up for three. Brown can't hit. And New York has possession. Bridges misses.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
That's tipped. Brown passes to Springer. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the three fly. The Knicks pull it in.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that three.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he's unable to get the second one. Here's MP. Left side Hart. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. Boy, they didn't make it.
MP, question and answer.
Let's go with Michelle.
MP, how did you manage to win this game without two of your best players?
Michelle, I don't care if we have to play 3-on-5. If I'm upright, we playing to win. I don't believe in making excuses ever. You know, that's loser talk.
That's right.
Thank you.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
Stop, MP!
MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season. You ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Take a look. Let us know what you think.
I want to be the MVP.
You looking for those bright lights, huh?
Playing at the MVP level will help us get a title. In order to give the most to the team, I have to ask the most of myself first.
You have the ability. And the way you've been performing this year, you're worthy of the recognition. But that is a reward that is based largely on perception.
Well, it's a tricky thing. I get that.
Luckily, we know how to play the game. You show out against other MVP contenders.
And win games.
And we will do our part to help you get the media on your side.
All right, I'm with it. That sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
What's up, MP?
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
Get ready to light it up tonight.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and excellent. Issue at any time.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got Trey Mann. Reza Shea is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Anunoby finds MP. With the drive, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
Man gets the bucket.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
So it's Atlanta now, following the miss by MP. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Oh, MP getting the basketball exactly where it needs to go when it needs to be there.
Young outside. Rebounded by Hart.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
DiVincenzo kicks to MP. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Here's Mann. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Hunter. Launches a 3. The Knicks pull it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Back to MP. Okongwu grabs the board.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Now, here's Hunter. Okongwu with it. 12 points his last outing. Young with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Randall passes to MP. Fires from way outside. Kept alive by New York. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Randall.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Another miss by MP.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Young, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
A nice shot by MP.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Here's Young. Following the basket by MP. The Hawks again can't hit.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
The Knicks leading by 3. MP passes to Anunoby. Here's MP. The rebound by Young.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Substitution on.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Young, here we go. That one doesn't go. Brunson with some nice D. MP left side. And the shot is good. MP's got 11 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so it's MP making things happen for New York. He comes away. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. OG Anunoby comes in for Rui Hachimura. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bridges. And MP subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Randall. And it's MP in at the point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against Boston put on a show. He scored 35 points, and you love what he gives his team at both ends. He played outstanding, didn't force anything, and allowed him to take over on offense. Kevin, we'll see what he has in store tonight.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch, at his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Some nice passing by New York here. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Hawks trail by 8. Pass to Hunter. Here's Okongwu. Young inside. Defended by Hart. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And the ball goes out of bounds as touched by MP. And a look now at a few years worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Trae Young.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defense.
Hart the pass to Anunoby. And here's MP for 3. Can't hit that one. The Hawks trail by 7. Young in the corner. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. This one for three. MP grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
From deep. Bring it up for MP. A three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Hawks shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Here's Risacher. Fires at the elbow. And it's Young. Good time on the assist by Risacher. Young's got 11 points in the quarter.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
The three from MP. Way outside MP.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll get you back to the action after.
Classic Big Apple matchup. Nets and Knicks battling for the keys to the city. It's going to be a crazy atmosphere.
Yeah, they do everything.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Knicks. And that's a halftime wrap.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Risacher. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Young in at the point guard position. A three-pointer is right on target.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Down low. Here's Okongwu.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots, and Julius Randle doing work defensively.
Anunoby finds MP. New York now working with the new shot clock. And he gets the bucket. And now a 9-point Knicks lead.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And so MP will bring it up for New York. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Now here's Hunter. Still scoreless. Pass to Mann. Back to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 8 here in the quarter. The Knicks leading by 9. Here's MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And let's step aside from that to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. MP is number 1.
And you can't say enough about the value of a player like him. I mean, who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
You know, that is the key with him. With that offensive versatility that he has, he can play the role of floor general, distribute the basketball, keep the offense flowing. But when he needs to break down a defense all on his own, he's a powerful scorer.
Misses the three.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Pass to man. Hunter with it. Here's Young from the arc, and the three ball is good. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Tipped away and stolen by MP. Anunoby outside. Back to MP. Cranes the three-pointer. MP's got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
And here's Young from the arc. The shot comes out.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's MP. Got it. Good job in the low post. MP's got 32 points in the game.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
Young from outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Anunoby finds MP. And again, New York with the triple.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Here's Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 29 points for Trae Young.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
MP, no good. The Hawks trail by 14. Shoots over Anunoby. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 8 rebounds in this game. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. And Young, here we go. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 15 points in just the second half.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And so it's MP making things happen for New York. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after that. And while we can, now let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple.
Going with almost an entire new group. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Wiggins. OG Anunoby comes in for Rui Hachimura. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bridges. And MP subbed in for Jalen Brunson. They've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart out there with Julius Randle. Then it's MP. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Young. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's MP. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 20. Lots of room. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. MP passes to Anunoby. MP, that's for 2. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Atlanta's shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Here's Mann. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Out to the wing. Pass to Hunter. Now Young. Stripped it away.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Okongwu with a screen on Anunoby. Yep, that one goes in there. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to MP. Good, he hits again.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. The Hawks working the ball around. Clock at 6. Okongwu with a screen on Anunoby. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
At the line, he'll shoot 3.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. 17 seconds left in the game. The clock now can just run out for the Knicks. Good on the bucket. MP's got 43 points.
Well, being able to finish through contact is essential for MP. No one's going to make it easy on the interior.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really need it.
Great win tonight, MP.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting... Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Shake Milton out there with Cameron Thomas. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Whitehead in at the small forward. Now here's DiVincenzo. MP shot is good.
Oh, serious range from MP. I wasn't sure he had that in his bag.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Finney-Smith. Thomas outside. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the basket by MP.
We talk about MP's confidence a lot. There he showed it, pulling up off the dribble and nailing the shot.
Right side, Finney-Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. MP, the pass to Hart, out to DiVincenzo. Pass to MP. Here's the 3. Oh, another miss by MP.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Milton passes to Finney-Smith. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's MP. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. MP's got 7 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Whitehead. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Knocks down the triple. Finney-Smith's got his second basket of the game.
Quality pass by Thomas. He was paying attention out there.
Here's MP. 2 points. That one goes.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Stolen by MP. And that one drops for him. 11 points in the game.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. MP against Milton. Adams with a screen on MP. Pass to Finney-Smith. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 1. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Atlanta.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Thomas misses.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's MP from outside. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Whitehead. Back to Milton. Six to shoot. Here's Whitehead. And it's off from three-point range. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. DiVincenzo can't hit. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's stolen by Hart. And now the Knicks on the break. Back to MP. From deep three-point land. Adams grabs the miss. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Milton. Thomas against Hart. Lets it fly. Thomas misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's MP. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. New York shooting their first free throw of the night.
Milton. That's his first personal. First team foul.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Knicks. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right. Substitution here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Wiggins. OG Anunoby comes in for Hachimura. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And MP subbed in for Brunson. Julius Randle out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's MP. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Adams. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
MP, the pass to Anunoby. Lets it go. MP shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Whitehead. No points yet. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. From 13. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He added 43 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Milton is checked in. 1:27 left in the first half. Finney Smith passes to Thomas. Four on the clock. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by MP.
Yes, selfless stuff on that dish from MP.
Milton surveys the floor. And it's New York with a rebound. Randall outside. DiVincenzo, pass to MP. The 3-ball. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. MP shot is off.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Inside, it's stolen by Hart. DiVincenzo on the wing, over Thomas, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. DiVincenzo's got 6. It's a tie game in New York, and we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention.
Well, I think for the Knicks, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny.
And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
They found an advantage in the paint.
And that is going to do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Shake Milton, then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Whitehead in at the 3. New York on D. 2-point game. And RJ, looking back at the in-game flopping penalties introduced last season, how do you think they worked?
Well, I didn't see many that were actually called, but as they say, it's always good to have a rule implemented in case you need it, or so I'm told.
And here's MP from outside. From deep, MP sinks it.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Here's Milton. And he lays it up and in. Milton's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 1. MP right through him.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Knicks lead 41-38.
Milton against MP. Outside Milton. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Milton's got 7 points in the game.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. For New York, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. And here's MP from outside. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. MP's got 10 points in just the second half. Milton against MP. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And checking out some numbers for Steven Adams.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
MP, the pass to Hart. Milton against MP. The three-pointer off the mark.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Whitehead passes to Adams. Back to Thomas. And here's Milton. The 3 is up. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Back to MP. Fires the 3. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Milton passes to Adams. Here's Whitehead. It's Thomas on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anunoby on the wing. From deep, MP. Brooklyn pulls it in. Adams has got rebound number 8 now. Milton passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Whitehead. Beyond the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Let's go with a 3. And Milton pulls it down. Nets trail by 3. To the wing, right side. From deep. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
DiVincenzo, pass to MP. Pure from 3-point range. MP's got 35 in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. MP really making a difference here.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his 3-point attack.
So for the Knicks, Wiggins comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Hart. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Shepherd comes in for Thomas. We've got 1:08 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Knicks leading by 6. MP, the pass to DiVincenzo for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Shepherd. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean,
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with MP. And it's Randall in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Work in the interior, MP.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Thomas outside. Going inside. Okay, knockout. Wow. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's MP. MP staying focused.
Great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
For Brooklyn, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And here's Thomas from the arc. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Randall. From the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And some changes here for New York. OG Anunoby checked in for Bridges. And it's DiVincenzo in for Jalen Brunson. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
They needed that bucket, and Thomas is demonstrating some leadership, helping them get it. See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
For New York, they've gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this 4th. A deep 3 from MP. Oh, connects again.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more bankable scores this league has seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. Outside, Finney-Smith. Milton for 3. They get it back. On the wing, Milton launches it. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Oh, such a cool customer. You can count on Adams making the right play in pressure situations.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Thomas against DiVincenzo. Thomas, left side. Down low. Adams inside. Checked by Randall. And it's Adams missing. New York leading by 4. Pass to MP. Outside Hart. And here's MP from outside. New York again can't hit. Here's Brooklyn. And here's Thomas. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The baseline J. And it's New York with a rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Milton for 3. The rebound by MP. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And he sinks it. that cuts the lead to just 5. It's stolen. A deep 3. He connects. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'll pretty much do it. Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass, looking fearless right now.
And so the big win by New York in a tight game. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
Great win tonight, MP.